Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Garrett Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
In there, 0-1. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Up next for the Buccos, Albert Bell. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. 2 out, nobody on.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Oral Hershiser.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Joe Morgan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joe Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Straight up.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Batting sixth. First baseman.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 delivery. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. The Steel City. So striding forward now, Zach Kozar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Zach Kozart is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He was hitless in the shutout last night. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Balls up, balls up.
Popped him up. Valencia has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League.
Batting ninth. Pitcher. Garrett.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Oral Hershiser. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. fouled off. Lifted in the air to center field. Kendrick will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in, Albert Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance. Joe Morgan. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in, Buster Posey. Pitch on the way.
Number 28.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 0-2 the counts of Posey.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Ethier's there. 2 gone. Now in the box, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cozart carries a batting line a little over the 2-6. Popped him up. Valencia moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So 1. Digging in once again, Oral Hershiser. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Addison Russell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Addison.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. And quickly there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. At the plate, Albert Bell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
In now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And another foul ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Valencia on the move, 1 down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Zach Kozar. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make some.
Oh, great stop by Escobar. It's there, and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Justin Pulse enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Luke Maile will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Luke Maile goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Here's D. Gordon now.
Center fielder.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And the score finishes 4-1 today.